Welcome back. Earlier we showed you John Flinter's win in the showdown in Sarvertown. Also on the card for the evening were the Pro Late Models and UMP Modifieds. So let's go back to Lernerville for more Friday night action. In the Pro Late Models, Ryan Montgomery in the number 12 powers past the one of Kyle Lucon as they go through the first turns. Lucon pushes high off of 2 but falls into line behind Montgomery. A caution on lap 6 bunches the field. Lucon and Montgomery make contact on the restart. Montgomery takes the point, while Lucon is busy holding off the 50 of Steve Dixon and Rick Strickler in the white 48. Dixon moves to the outside of Lucon as Kyle Zimmerman in the 17 tries to pass Strickler. Lucon pushes out of 4 and loses 3 spots in the process. By lap 14, Dixon has ran down Montgomery with Zimmerman in tow. Dixon makes a move, then some contact, but maintains second. On lap 16, Dixon is even with Montgomery for the lead. Montgomery goes high, opening the door for Zimmerman to claim second at the line. On lap 21, the 17 of Zimmerman dives under Dixon for the lead. The 50 and 17 get together, with Zimmerman sideways entering the turn. He holds on to maintain second for the moment. The contact has cut Dixon's left front tire, but he doesn't give up easily as Zimmerman runs up on him. Dixon is still on the gas going down the front stretch just as the caution comes out. Dixon refuses to pit but is eventually black flagged. In a 3-lap shootout, Zimmerman is able to hold off Montgomery to claim his first victory at Lernerville. Congratulations, Kyle. That was a very impressive victory, and I'm sure you had to compensate for a lot of the ruts in the track there.
Yeah, the track was definitely a challenge tonight. It was one of the roughest tracks I've ever raced on. Definitely had to be up on the wheel and just finesse the car a little bit. I mean, there was a lot of attrition tonight, a lot of cars falling out because of that. After the first couple laps, I kind of got in my head, I'm going to have to slow down, find some other grooves, or I'm not going to be there at the end. So luckily we were.
You and Dixon had quite a battle there. It seemed like it got a little bit rough.
Yeah, we've been racing clean all night. It probably goes back to about a year ago. There was one of these non-sanctioned races at Lernerville Speedway. I passed him. He thought I was a little aggressive in it. Wasn't real happy with me, but those things happen. There's times where I'm sure he's in the vice versa situation. I hadn't really thought much about it since then. We got here tonight, we were racing good, and I got a good run on him and left him room, and he wasn't real happy about that. So he didn't like to see me go by in that bright yellow car.
Well, I was going to say that was an impressive save you had there. What were you thinking?
Well, I'm not sure I can say on TV what I was thinking. I was going down the end of the track, and finally when we came apart, I was going right. All I could see was black sky. I mean, I was going off the end of the track, and luckily we got the car turned back around, and I was able to hammer down and save it. Kind of once we got back into it, they were coming on the back stretch. I realized nobody had passed me, and kind of got my bearings back. I realized he had a flat tire, and I was like, boy, I think we got a shot at him now, for sure. Not that we didn't before. The caution came out, and it went in my favor. So.
And this has to mean a lot. Your first win at Lernerville, where your dad used to race.
Oh, it's kind of. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but when I crossed that line tonight, it was just cool because I remember the date, June 2nd, 1993. My dad got his first victory here. I remember it was the last day of 4th grade. I got out early that day to come down. I just remember it like it was yesterday. It's just so cool. He raced here for years. I mean, I remember watching him race against some of the greats. Lynn Geisler. Bob Waring Sr., I mean, some of the greatest drivers who are ever here. And it's so cool for me to even just go out on the same track and to win. I mean, I had when we showed up tonight, we fired up the generator, it wouldn't work. We left all our notes at home. I mean, it was like an utter disaster. I'm ready to get in the car. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot my suit in the truck. I'm running out of the park. I'm like, it couldn't have gone any goofier to start the night out with, the little things that pop up. But, hey, it's sometimes going in blind is some of the best things you can do.
It's Zimmerman and Montgomery 1 and 2, followed by the veterans Mike Blows and Doug Horton with Butch Lambert in 5th. In the 20-lap UMP modified feature, we pick things up with a lap 6 restart. Sean Shingledecker opens up a huge lead as he had from the start of the race. The 4 of Shane Crotty blasts by Bruce Drystat in the 18. In 1 and 2, Kenny Johnson in the number 1 sticks it low to power his way from 4th to 2nd. By lap 12, Johnson has the lead, but Shingledecker wants it back. He hugs the bottom entering turn 1, but pushes up in front of Johnson. Although he had regained the lead, he quickly loses it after this spin. Johnson went on to score a decisive victory. Only 5 of the 13 starters finished the race. Drystack came home second, ahead of Shingledecker, Clayton Kennedy, and Jonathan Taylor. We have more highlights, so keep it right here.
Family fun starts at Jake's Karts. Choose a kart from their showroom or have one custom built to your specifications. Custom paint, lift kits, wheels, tires, and rear seats are just a few options. Go ahead, shake it up. Whether you are camping or trail riding on any terrain, Jake's Karts has the perfect kart your whole family will enjoy. Stop in today for a test drive. Financing available for qualified buyers. Jake's Karts, Route 522 McBaytown, online at jakeskarts.com.